Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Aldrin Space Program Manager. Today we have a very special episode because it's the 25th episode of my Let's Play series of Aldrin Space Program Manager and I want to celebrate it with you. If you remember my last episodes, I was asking for some suggestion I could do for my special episode, and I got some suggestion like doing the Mars missions or doing the Jupiter mission, but I already finished these missions in previous episodes, so they are not available anymore. But now the big surprise comes in. Polar Motion has implemented the here, now we have it, Project Apollo. Three crew, lunar orbit, what is the R standing for? Do we find it here? I think it's lunar orbit, reconnaissance mission? Or I don't know what the R is standing for. I think someone will correct me in my comments of my YouTube video, so please comment on that, explain me what the R is standing for. I have totally forgotten currently what the R is standing for, so you know. So yes, now we can celebrate our 25th episode with some uncrewed orbital test flights and the creation and the research of the Project Apollo. So I still have some programs opened. I want to manage my programs and I like to keep open my manned missions here, so I'm not sure, maybe I need them again for some reason, or I just want to show something with the manned missions, so I want to keep them open. So I close the Venera 9. Okay, so now we have the Apollo program. This is amazing, this is great. It's a little bit expensive, but we have enough money, so yes, I want to open that program. And before I continue, I want to apologize by Ignacio or Netro84 from the forums, the lead game developer of Aldrin Space Program Manager, because I caused a lot of trouble. I had some issues with unpacking my my patch files for the for this new version, for the 0.7.11 version. I unpacked it twice, I copied twice the patch files into my game folder, and still I had a problem that I can't load any save games, so I was stuck and I tried to find a solution. So I did a lot of forum postings and copied some loggings of game logs into the forum postings, and in the very end I copied for the third time the game files into the game folder, and now somehow it's working. So I can't explain for myself what went wrong. I can only apologize for the confusion I caused. So thank you so much, Ignacio, for your support. Thank you so much for being so active on the forums and trying to find solutions for upcoming or for new troubles and issues with your game. It's really nice that you care so much for that, and thank you so much for your support, and I can only apologize for the confusion I caused. But okay, so much about this. Enough for saying something. No, I don't want to schedule it. I want to research it. This is the Saturn 1 booster is still in good shape, so we can now research the Apollo command and service module, and we need good guys for the crewed spacecraft, so let me add here our best guys for that. And now we are making some progress here. What else do we need for... Can we skip here somewhere? Oh no, we skip here only through this one. So orbital flight, nothing new. Uncrewed lunar flyby test, nothing new. I think maybe only the landing mission will have a new component, like the lander or so. So let me click through these things here. And got back. And the lunar lander. Now we have to research the lunar lander. It's a crewed spacecraft, so I need good guys for this. You both can start working on this, but I need to hire some more scientists. I need to hire at least 2-1 or better 4-1 who are good in... no, I don't want to. Who are good at crewed spacecraft. So let me switch over to our science building here. And I want to hire someone. Crewed spacecraft. Oh, he's full. He's full at the thing. This is amazing. So let's hire these 4 guys here. Let's hire them. Okay. And we also need, let me go back to the Apollo mission. Mission configuration. So we need 13 flight controllers. I have enough of them, and I need also 1 astronaut. 4 astronauts. 1, 4. I need at least 4 astronauts, so I will hire 4 astronauts. And I will start training my flight controllers. They are currently, I think, a little bit unhappy. So I need good guys with leadership, like you, you, and who is the last one? Who will... I like to have a very young one. So 26, you are going in. Let's hire them. Okay, and we will start to train them. Speaking of training, I like to have some mass training situation option here. So you will go for the payload, and you will go for the spacecraft systems. I think this is a very long time. You will go for mission operations. Okay, while I'm clicking here through the menu and try to send all my guys to advanced training, I like to talk a little bit about Aldrin Space Program Manager, because now it's already the 25th episode of my Let's Play series. I can't believe it. To me, it's just as I started my Let's Play series, and now I have already done 25 episodes of Aldrin Space Program Manager, and this is pretty amazing. And I hope you really enjoy what I've done so far, and I hope you will remain there and keep watching what I'm doing in upcoming episodes. And today I'm really happy that Polar Motion has released the newest patch with the Apollo mission, so we have some new components we can use for our celebration. The only disadvantage currently is what I really like to see improved is here with the improved training, because I have to send everyone over this difficult menu to advanced training, and well, this is not very easy, and it causes a lot of trouble, especially because if I select one for the advanced training, it's only for 2 seasons. So every 2 seasons I have to click again through everybody and to send everyone on advanced training, and this is a really annoying work, I would call it, because, well, it costs a lot of time clicking through the menus and waiting for the confirmation and sending everyone on training. I really like that I can send one on the training, but I would like to have something that I can speed up my progress here in sending them to training. And if I don't do this, they are not as good, and also they are unhappy because they don't have anything to do, and I don't want to lose my guys here, so I like to keep them in good shape, and I have to train them, and the only way to do this is by sending them on advanced training. So it's a pretty long time I have to click through it. Okay, but I want to say something about my Let's Play series. Yes, 25th episode. This is amazing, and having the Apollo mission for the special episode is also a really nice thing, and I really enjoy this. So thank you so much for your great work. I'm really looking forward to launch for the first time. I have missed one. Who have I missed, and where is he or she? Let me click again through this. I like to have an option to view assignments. Here, you have. Yes, I like you. Okay, where are you? I don't see you, but I have you. Okay, you can learn some more about propulsion. Okay, now everyone is doing something that's good. Let's end the season, and our Mars rover makes some progress. I think we had here some trouble in the last episodes. We still haven't finished our Mars missions. Oh, the Apollo mission is making good progress, 28%. Wow, that's amazing. And here as well, okay. Now we have astronaut candidates and we have scientists, and the Apollo project is open, but our scientists are still in training, so we need to wait a little bit more. And yes, this is just amazing having now the Apollo program, and I'm also well prepared for this. Why are you now unhappy? I've sent all of you to advanced training. Guys, why are you unhappy? Okay, now I have 4 scientists, this is good. Yes, thank you. This is uncrewed, so I don't think I need an astronaut, or do I? Oh yes, I need an astronaut, so I have to wait until they are finished with their advanced training, but I can now send some more guys to this thing here, because now I have good crewed spacecraft engineers. They can work on this lunar expedition module, the LEM, and I have now 2 leftover scientists. There was the Mars mission. I think the Mars 2 lander are there. No, yes, there are 4 scientists, and I don't have better guys for this. So, what should I do with you? I think I will send you to advanced training. So I like this employee. Yes, okay. Elisa. Okay, you go to advanced training. You can learn a bit about human-rated rockets. And who is the other one? Valor Gierker. Okay. Where are you? Here are you. Okay, and you go to advanced training and you learn also a little bit about human-rated rocket. Okay. So, and my flight controllers are back. Oh no, now the craziness starts again. Okay, you will learn some more about payloads. I'm looking forward that I have my astronaut and I can start to launch some missions, so I don't have to put them on advanced training to keep them happy. This is a little bit crazy, I think. But okay, we need to do this to keep them happy and to keep them in the project. And yes, 25th, okay, Apollo mission. Yes, now I remembered what I was talking about. I'm well prepared for this because to Christmas, yes, we had just Christmas, I got a nice Christmas gift. I got the Apollo 13 DVD and I watched Apollo 13 under the Christmas tree, as you can say. And so I'm very well prepared for this because now I have seen how Tom Hanks and all the other actors have handled the crazy situation of having trouble with an Apollo capsule, and I'm now preparing also to send an Apollo mission up into space, and now I'm well prepared for this after I watched this movie. So I hope we are in good shape, or I am in good shape, to send everybody in space and to return everybody back from space without having any issues. And if we have a problem and we receive the message, GSA, we have a problem, then I'm well prepared for it after I watch this movie. Yeah, speaking of movies, I think it's a little bit interesting that most of the good movies, or at least the interesting space movies, are all the time about catastrophe. Well, we have one. This is the I wasn't sure about this. I think it was the BBC movie about the Apollo 11 moon landing. This was pretty interesting, and this wasn't about some catastrophes. But the other 2 good space movies, Apollo 11 and Gravity, yes, Gravity, were about catastrophe, because in Apollo 13, as you might know, there was the explosion on board of this Apollo mission, and there wasn't sure if they can survive this mission and if they can return back home to safety, to Earth. and in gravity there was some strange explosion with some satellites which caused to explode space shuttle, and well, it wasn't completely close to reality about what they did in the movie, but in the end this whole movie was better than anything else that was brought to the movies apart from Apollo 13. And so it was still a really good movie, and it was really interesting, especially if you see all the great movies and the great images from this movie. And so yes, space travel and cinema is a nice topic, and it's really interesting. And this is strange. I put you on advanced training, and as soon as you come out of the advanced training, you're starting to be unhappy. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you so unhappy? I try my very best to keep you happy. Okay, now I have some astronauts. This is really good. Now I can start to schedule my very first, or can I already? What is your 65? So I think I should wait a little bit. Do I have here? No, I don't have a better one. Thank you so much for this. Okay. So, Silas, you will go to advanced training and train some leadership for seasons. I think I will send everyone for some advanced training, and then they are well prepared for the Apollo missions. So let me prepare for this. And again, I have again to send everyone on. Oh no, this is crazy. Okay, let's click again through this mission, through this menus. I apologize for the slow progress in this 25th special episode, but I really like to keep my employees, and I don't want them to leave my program, and so I have to send all of them into advanced training, and this is currently a hard process. Okay, what else? I watched the movie, this was amazing, and Christmas was amazing. Now we are heading towards the end of the year, and we have to prepare for our New Year's celebration and to celebrate for New Year. And yes, in the meantime I can do some missions, some coverage here, some Let's Play series about Aldrin Space Program Manager. I really like this, and as I said already, I can cause some trouble in the forums by having some trouble with the unpacking of the patch. I still can't explain to myself what I have done and why this had happened to me, but well, I found a solution. Now, as you can see, it's running and we can have our mission. Speaking of missions, I want to talk about real world space travel mission, because yesterday two Russian cosmonauts did an EVA at the ISS, and I think it was a duration record. Because I've noted it, I have to find my notes after I clicked here through all the buttons again. Come on. And 2, 3, I think. I have to add 3 to advanced training. And 2. Come on. And the last one, you go in for propulsion. Okay, thank you so much. Now everyone is happy, I hope. So let's end the season. Okay, and this thing is looking really good. So I think we can start soon again our Mars exploration. But I want to also talk about the... Okay, we have some scientists coming back from the advanced training, and in the meantime I will just launch the last Mars mission. Maybe in the 25th episode we can finally oh, I don't have the flight controls. Okay, in the next season I can hopefully... Okay, 2 R&D guys I have to. It was a leader. You will learn a little bit more about human-rated rockets, and it was also... Where is she? Valor. You will also learn some about human-rated rockets. So thank you so much for this, and end the season. Okay, and we are good to go to launch our first Apollo mission. This is also very nice. And now they are unhappy again. Guys, I hate you. I will just dismiss you if you're not starting being happy with my leadership. Okay, Mars. Mars, schedule mission, and assemble it, and start the assembly process. Let's proceed with it. And the best candidates. Okay, my astronauts are currently in advanced training. And I really don't like to do again this craziness of putting everyone... I like to manage the department, and maybe if you receive some more money, maybe 8% more money, maybe you're now happy. I hope so, because it's much easier for me. Okay, let's end the season. And Mars Orbiter. Let's launch our Mars Orbiter. Mars Orbiter and Mars Lander, and we want to follow it from the mission control as usual. So let's launch that mission. Okay, Russian EVA, yes, they broke an EVA record with 8 hour and 7 minute EVA, and it was also a little bit troublesome, this EVA, but they broke the endurance record with an 8 hour and 7 minute EVA. This is a really long time. On the other hand, if I think I'm sitting in a spacesuit and I can fly or fall or float or whatever you can call this procedure when you're doing your EVA in space. So yes, if I can do it, I think 8 hours will be still a very short time, and I would really enjoy this to float in space up there. But on the other hand, if you compare 8 hours being put into the spacesuit, and all the time you have to work, and 8 hours is a whole working day, and you have now to think you are sitting at your desk or at your working place, and all the time you are sitting inside this small little spacesuit, then I think it's still a great challenge, and it's still demanding your skills and your endurance. On the other hand, you are floating in space, and this is just amazing, I think. And now everyone is happy. This is cool. Okay, so it was a new endurance record. This is really amazing, and my astronauts are still in training, so I can only wait another round and hope for the very best that we can then, after we have hopefully a success with our Mars mission, we can hopefully, let's follow it from the mission control again, that we can hopefully now land on Mars without having any issues, and that we can finally finish our Mars mission. So yes, 8 hours, this is really a very long time. And well, they had some problems. These two Russian cosmonauts, they wanted to hook two commercial Earth viewing cameras on the ISS, and by doing so they had some troubles. But speaking about EVAs and ISS repairs, the two US astronauts did a successful repair for the coolant loop. So now the coolant loop A is working perfectly again, and they have now 2 systems running at the station and can cool their electronics and their systems, so they don't have to worry again. And they now have also again the backup coolant loop if another coolant loop will be out of order. They still have the backup coolant loop now, and this is really good. And this was also amazing. And they had the second spacewalk on Christmas Eve on December 24th, and I was able to follow it a little bit. So it was really amazing to see them working on this. But on the other hand, I hadn't really much time because, well, it was Christmas and I wanted to celebrate with my family, and so yes, but it was really amazing. Cancel, I don't want to before I will do this, I want to project Apollo. I want to read this. This program involves a spacecraft made of 2 modules launched by a single rocket, the command module and the lunar module. Both modules, which carry a crew of 3 astronauts, assembled in Earth orbit and travel together to lunar orbit. Once they reach the destination, 2 members of the crew get into the lunar module, while the remaining member stays at the command module orbiting the moon. The lunar module lands on the moon. The crew performs the scheduled activities in the lunar surface, and once they are done, a section of the lunar module lifts off from the lunar surface in order to rendezvous with the command module and begin the journey back to Earth. Yes, and this is what we are aiming for. And now, this mission involves an uncrewed orbital flight test of the conical capsule in order to check its performance before attempting an orbital crewed mission. This is very good that we at first try it without our mans, so let's assemble it and start the assembly process with our first version of our Apollo mission. Let's add here, oh, we have a lot of well-trained guys. This is amazing. Okay, and there are no more missions to be scheduled. Let's end the season. Our scientist. 1 scientist have nothing to do. Who are you? Can I find you? You are Vela Gerke, okay? You will go to advanced training and you will learn a bit more about human-rated rockets. Okay. And now let's end the season, and hopefully we can now finish our Mars mission. Let's confirm our assignment here with our flight controllers, and we want to see the last step of our Mars orbit. The surface operation of our tiny little rover. Our success, this is amazing. And the orbital operations, come on. Yes, yes, finally. We finished all the Mars missions. The 25th celebration episode had a success with the Mars missions. We are now finished with it, and we can now focus on the Apollo mission. Okay, here we have our uncrewed orbital test flight, and of course I want to follow it from the mission control. I want to see the precious Apollo capsule. And it's still standing on this little tower to be high enough to work with this huge Saturn V tower, and we do our ascent. We are going in space. Now let's wait. I think there's missing something. Oh, there is the capsule. Now we are jettisoning our rescue tower. Okay. Now we have our command module deployment. It's a success. This is amazing. I think... oh, we failed. Ah, okay. First Apollo mission and it's a failure. This is bad. This is really bad. But we have our Apollo mission and we have the first glimpse at the Apollo missions. This is bad. Maybe we can recover from this. And we have new budget. We have more money. This is good. Although I don't care about new or more money. Let's end the season, and okay, 60%. It needs some time, so we just can skip through and end the season again. 66, so it's taking more time and more time. And now Amanda Miner is feeling unhappy again. This is bad. Yes, there is 1 engineer not doing nothing, 70%, okay. Amanda Miner, where are you? I think you're a flight controller. Can I do something to make you happy? Send you on a advanced training of Amanda Miner here. Let's send you an advanced training. You go for propulsion, okay. So have a nice day there and be happy. Let's end the season. Yes, I know I have 3 scientists, 73. Okay, now we have more 3 scientists. This is not good, but on the other hand, well, we have to accept this. Okay, it's coming to the end of our 25th celebration episode. This is amazing that we can celebrate it with Apollo. And yes, although it's below 75%, I believe that the magic of my 25th episode will bring us luck, and that we are able to launch our first successful Apollo mission into space. So let's follow it again from the mission control, because we want to celebrate our 25th episode with a successful launch into space, and hopefully return back to the surface of our Earth. Okay, let's prepare again for this. Let's hope that everything works out well this time, and that we don't have any trouble, and then we can reach space with our Apollo command module. This is really amazing, and still it's a little bit interesting. Okay, here goes something. And now we have there's the Apollo capsule. This is amazing. Hello. Okay. Now let's see if our Earth orbit is this time a success. Yes, this time it's a success. Now let's prepare for our re-entry. This is looking amazing. This is great. We finally have the Apollo mission in Aldrin Space Program Manager. The biggest adventure of modern history, we could call. The landing on the surface of Moon with with real astronauts on the Moon in the late 60s. And we have a successful mission to wrap up our celebration and 25th episode mission. This is amazing. Well done, everybody. Well done. You did an awesome job. You did a great job. And why are you happy? I sent you to advanced training. Oh, you're back from advanced training. Okay. This is bad. So I will prepare for the next episode, so you are aware of what is what's happening then. I will do here. No, not you. I will go to my flight controller. I have to look for Amanda Miner. You are unhappy. This is really sad. You do some mission operations. Okay. So let me Project Apollo. We have here now our orbital flight with the manned crew, and I want to schedule it, and of course I want to start the assembly process, and let's proceed with it with our best guys. And now, who is the commander? Who is the command module pilot and the lunar module pilot? Let's see. We have Nilder Prosser, Carmela Bracero, and it's hard to read, Silas Eversoul. Okay, we have these three guys, and let's confirm the assignment. So we have our first three astronauts who will go into space with the Apollo mission, but we will do this in the next episode. So I hope you liked my 25th celebration episode. I hope you liked the first impression of the Apollo missions. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much also for the implementation of this of the Apollo missions. Polar Motion, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for your great support and your improvement and your great progress with the program. This episode is also dedicated to you, because you are creating this awesome program, and I'm really liking your games. So thank you so much. Please keep doing this, and I hope we see us again in the next episode when we do some more Apollo missions. Until then, my name is Abby. Stay tuned, and we will see us again on December 31, the day of Sylvester. And I can wish you there a Happy New Year, but this will happen in the next episode. So please stop talking, Zabby. Please wrap up this episode. See you!